Hi guys, this is a reading for Pisces, April 2023, a 3-card spread. My daughter is one of my daughters is a Pisces, so I gotta try to keep things separate, in the reading, because I of course know what's going on in her life, and I'll add that in. But I also got messages for other people that are coming to this reading today, so, or anytime that you come. Let me see, I use this Rider-Waite deck, and it's 44 years old. It's not laminated. They're kind of a little bit hard to shuffle, but I do it. I just do it a different way than the other card readers, because they just don't slip and slide, But anyway, this deck is very dependable. So I would just like to say that at least this one time, because I bought these 44 years ago when my daughter got kidnapped. And I tried everything, I put flyers out. I worked with Lost Child Network. I went to places that I thought that she would be, and went to all the houses and places that I knew of. But anyway, I found her out of desperation. I bought these cards, and I found exactly where she was with these cards. Now, I read completely intuitively, so I kind of know the meanings of some of the cards, but I try not to learn it, actually, because it's always different. So every time I do a reading, it's always different. Like, it doesn't matter if I lay out the same exact cards, but if it's for a different person, I'll get a completely different vibe, a completely different messages just by looking at the cards, the pictures on the cards, all the details. And this is what I would like you to do too. Instead of just listening to card readers, and me even, look at the card, because you will get information that that the card readers are not saying. So if you pay attention to the cards, just the little details, you'll get other information. So don't just rely just on what the readers are saying, okay? I mean, if you really want a true, if you're not just doing it in passing, kind of for fun or whatever, pastime, but if you're got like pertinent answers you want to be answered, then just put in a little extra effort. You'll be glad that you did. So anyway, I guess I'll just start with the bottom of the deck. I got the Devil. I'm not going to go into this too much because, everyone kind of knows this represents addictions, addictions to maybe a person in your life, because this person is chained to this other person. But it could also be, like drinking too much, or doing drugs, or eating ice cream, whatever it is that you're addicted to. It could be eating chocolate. It could be just about anything that you would be addicted to. A TV channel that you watch every day and you can't live without it, or whatever. These are all just little addictions. I mean, of course, the drug would not be a little addiction, or the drinking. So just be careful with that, is all I would say. Anyway, that was the bottom of the deck, and it's not as important as the other cards, in my opinion. It's just like, it's kind of like a little warning. Okay, so the first card, I got Ace of Wands. This is your past. So look at all these details. Now, I write things down. I meditate on the cards. I pull, I shuffle. I knock on the deck. I think all the readers should, knock on the whole deck to just knock out any other previous energies. I also I'll ring a little bell. Sometimes I'll, sage or something like that. But anyway, so this is your past. So it's not as important, this card. Just kind of see what you can get from that. But from this wand, look at all the growth on the wand. And it's coming right out of the heavens. So this is like you're being guided down a certain path to get all this growth. So it's your higher self, God, the angels, whatever you think it might be. But it's definitely out of the heavens and not just something that you had to strive really hard for. Okay, so I got, I see like it's calm. It looks very calm back there, that little house on the hill and the little river, and seems very serene. Everything seems to be like in order. The trees down here, I think represent people in your life. Someone you love is right beside you, but this other little tree is away from you. So, but I feel like this is someone that you love too, but they're not right beside you right now, or yet, I could say. So that little tree just stands alone all by itself. So it could be somebody who is single or lives alone or something. You love this person too, though. I think you're thinking of a home life, how it might be with this person. So it could be that too, how you're just thinking of how that would be. The river I see as emotion. So you got a little emotion between you, and I think there's been some tears that have been shed in the past. Okay, so that's the past. The present, I got the Knight of Cups. I'm just going to hold it up here so you can keep looking at the details yourself. I'll try to hold it as steady as I can. It's kind of hard because I'm just like holding it. Okay, so I got, you're taking the first step. So see the horse? It's got its little hoof up. It's ready to take its first step into the future. But also right now in the present. So you got to take a step in the present to take a step in the future, right? So it's kind of like that, kind of like both, I got the feeling. There is another river right here. And it's a little wider and a little bit more, just a little more emotional right now. Okay, so I see this as being like you have an idea, wish, desire, or a person you want in your life. But you must not only cross this river to get your cup filled, you got to climb a mountain. But you have a horse to do it on. It's not like you have to climb it yourself, like a rock climber or something. This horse is really going to help you out getting over that mountain. I see it as success is assured because the way that you're dressed. You're holding the cup out, wanting it to be filled. And I see the wings on the helmet here and the boots as being that this is going to come in quicker than you might think. So I would get prepared, because this guy is fully prepared to go into the future. Okay, I'm trying to read my notes. I keep losing my place. Okay, you have fish on your cloak there, and you are a Pisces, and that is fish. So you could have just came into your own reading right then. I see it as being yourself, the fish. But fish are nourishment too, and you're wanting to be nourished. You're wanting that cup to be filled. I see you having more growth after you cross that river. I see that from the trees back here on the other side of the river. You're on solid ground, which is good, but there's no trees or flowers or anything here. So I think you're a little bit bored maybe where you're at, and you're just ready for a change. You're ready for the change. You're dressed for the change. You have your armor on, like you're ready to battle it out to get what you want. But you won't have to battle it out, because look how happy that horse looks, and there's nobody else in the picture. It's just you. So it's a battle within, right? Yeah. Okay. I put, oh yeah, you are going to have some challenges because of the mountain, but I think it will be well worth the effort, whatever you have in mind there. So I think that's real good for the present card. Okay, let's see about the future. I got a whole page wrote on the future, and I was trying to just write like bullet points, but man. Okay, so the future, I got the moon. Okay, keep looking at the details and see if you can relate it to your own story. I would say stay on the path. The path you see is well lit, even clear down here, because the universe is lighting your path. You may not see everything that you're going to have to do to get what you want, but the universe is lighting your path. So I would say don't worry about it. Don't worry about what you have to do. Just take one thing at a time, one step at a time, right? The horse, one step at a time, and you'll get there. This is a slow moving horse. It's not running. It's just barely taking a step, and that is just fine. Take your time. The slower you go, the less stress there will be. So if you're thinking about going to school or starting a new job or starting a new relationship, I would just take it slow, and it'll be easier in the long run. Might take you a little bit longer, but you will be assured to get there, though. If you try to rush things too much, that can backfire sometimes. If you're in a hurry, you could make mistakes, you could fail a test, you could say the wrong thing in an interview and lose the opportunity for the job or whatever, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so keep looking at the details. Okay, so I put, oh yeah, you don't have all the info needed. You may have to put in a little extra effort because of this sun and the moon. So the sun's out in the daytime, the moon's out at night. So you may be working during the day, going to school at night, or having a second job at night, or but anyway, something is going on at night. It could be a relationship, and you're going to put some effort into the relationship at night, but you're going to be working during the day. But anyway, something's going on at night too that you're going to be doing. The crab coming out of the water, I see as someone who might be jealous or not wanting you to leave. I also see this one this dog is not very happy either. They're like trying to talk this other dog out of going. But this dog is asking God, asking the universe, hey, I need a change. What should I do? The universe says, I'll light your path. Just stay on the path. You'll be fine. So you can't worry about these two. You can't let other people influence you as much, because this is your life, right? So you need to do what's right for you. I mean, just try to make the wisest choice possible. And don't go off half-cocked. Really think about things. Think about what you want in your life, before you move forward. Try to envision what that might be like, that new job or that new relationship. Try to really think about it without rose-colored glasses. See clearly, Yeah, just try to be honest with yourself of how things you think will be. Okay, so I say you're on the right path, keep going. The universe will keep shedding light on your path. Maybe two people who don't want you to go, but you need to grow and do what you are put on this earth to do. The pillars may represent an establishment or a place of business, or it could even be a home. You have been emotional about the situation in the past, but you are more clear in this present moment right now, at least, about your decision. I just feel like this is your soul guiding you to grow. And you may be very comfortable where you were, but your soul wants you to grow, even if it's hard or a little more stressful. So it's about a decision that you're going to make, and you are going to make a decision. You are actually in a fairly good place all around right now, in your present moment and in your past. But your heart desires more. Your soul wants more growth. So keep going forward and have patience, as it may take you a little while to get there, right? It's a kind of a long way away. But you're out here, you're out of the water, you're on solid ground, and you just got to stay on that path and keep going. And don't listen to the naysayers. Listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. And pray, whatever you have to do to feel comfortable going down this road. But I see that road as being very good, and I would keep going for sure. Keep going. And I don't think you're going to lose these people here. You're not going to lose them, even though you're moving on. You won't lose them. You can keep them in your life if you want to. Okay. All right. I think that's all I have for Pisces. But that looks good. The past is good. It looks like you had plenty of food, roof over your head, good things. You're thinking about making the change now, deciding something for your future. And this is that you're going down that path. You're going, regardless of what these people say or think. Keep going, because the universe wants you to keep going. And I think you'll be glad you did. Okay? All right, guys. If you like that, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or sub or something. And I'll see you on the next one. All right. Have a great day. Bye.